Have you ever wondered where the phrase opening Pandora's box comes from and what it truly means? This popular saying has its roots deep in the ancient Greek mythology. Pandora's box, a tale that dates back thousands of years, is more than a mere story. In this video, we're going to unravel the layers of this myth, exploring its origin, its unfolding, and the profound message it carries. So, sit back and relax as we dive into the captivating and intriguing world of ancient Greek mythology. The story begins with the first woman on Earth, named Pandora. Now, Pandora was no ordinary creation. The gods themselves had a hand in her making, and the chief among them, Zeus, played a pivotal role. Picture this. Zeus, the king of all gods, feeling slighted by Prometheus, decides to craft a cunning plan. In his celestial workshop, he begins to mold the first woman out of clay. The process is intricate, meticulous, and filled with divine intervention. Once the physical form of Pandora is ready, each of the gods bestows upon her a unique gift. Athena, the goddess of wisdom, dresses her in a silken robe and adorns her with a crown of gold. Aphrodite, the goddess of love, breathes into her the ability to charm and beguile. Hermes, the messenger god, grants her a cunning mind and a silver tongue. But the gifts don't end there. The gods also bless her with curiosity, beauty, grace, and talent. Every god contributes, making Pandora a perfect blend of divine attributes. Her name Pandora translates to all gifted or all endowed. It's a testament to the multitude of talents and gifts she received from the gods, but it also foreshadows the role she's destined to play, a role that will forever mark her in the annals of mythology. Yet, Pandora was not just a beautiful and gifted woman. She was a part of Zeus's grand plan, a pawn in the divine chess game. Crafted with care, blessed with talents, she was the god's most beautiful creation, a masterpiece of divine craftsmanship. But underneath the surface of her divine beauty and grace, there was something more, something that would forever change the course of human history. For Pandora was not only a gift to mankind, but also a curse, a ticking time bomb waiting to explode. But as we will see, Pandora was not only gifted with talents. As we delve deeper into Pandora's story, we'll uncover the chilling truth behind her creation. A truth that reveals the gods' true intentions and the profound consequences of Pandora's existence. Then came the infamous box, a gift from the gods. Now, Pandora was a figure of unmatched allure, and her marriage was a grand event. The gods, in their divine benevolence, or perhaps their diabolical cunning, presented Pandora with a peculiar wedding gift. This was no ordinary trinket. It was a box, an enigma in itself, or as some versions of the tale would have it, a jar. But a box or a jar, the shape didn't matter. What mattered was what it held within. The gods conveyed a single, stern instruction to Pandora. She must never open the box. Now imagine the predicament of our dear Pandora, gifted with an object of intrigue, yet forbidden to satisfy her curiosity. The box, a seemingly innocent object, held a secret, a mystery that tickled Pandora's curiosity every waking hour. But what did this box represent? Speculation has been as varied as the minds that ponder it. Some interpret the box as a symbol of the feminine, a vessel holding all life's potentialities. Others view it as a metaphor for the human mind, brimming with thoughts and emotions both beautiful and terrible. Yet others consider it a representation of the divine knowledge, a sacred secret that mortals were forbidden to access. However, these interpretations all converge on one point. The box represented something forbidden, something deeply powerful and potentially destructive. It was a Pandora's box of mysteries, a paradox of temptation and fear, a test of self-restraint, and a tantalizing invitation to the unknown. As the story goes, Pandora was no stoic philosopher. She was a mortal woman, full of human curiosity and desire. The forbidden box, an enigma that it was, whispered to her in the quiet moments, pulling at the strings of her curiosity, urging her to take a peek, to uncover the mystery that it held inside. Despite the warning, curiosity overcame Pandora. And that, dear listeners, is where our story takes a dramatic turn. But that, as they say, is a tale for another time. Pandora's curiosity had severe consequences. Picture this: a woman, alone in a room with a box that's been forbidden to her. The mystery of the unknown is a powerful lure, and Pandora, like many of us, was not immune to its pull. So what did she do? Pandora opened the box, a simple act, yet one that would forever alter the course of human history. As the lid lifted, a torrent of dark energies burst forth, invisible yet potent. These were not just any energies, but the physical manifestations of the world's evils. The evils were countless, each more terrifying than the last. They were the embodiments of human suffering: war, famine, disease, poverty, greed, jealousy, hatred, and despair. They swarmed out like a dark cloud, spreading over the earth and infecting the minds and hearts of mankind. Humanity, which had till then lived in blissful ignorance, was suddenly exposed to the harsh realities of existence. The world was no longer a paradise but a battleground, a place of struggle and strife. Each evil had its own unique impact. War led to loss and destruction. Famine brought starvation. Disease caused untold suffering. And poverty forced people into desperate situations. Greed made people selfish. Jealousy bred discontent. Hatred sowed division. And despair stripped away hope. The impact was immediate and overwhelming. Peace and harmony were replaced by chaos and conflict. People turned against each other, driven by these newfound negative emotions. The world was plunged into darkness, and it seemed as if all was lost. However, the story doesn't end there. Remember, Pandora's box was not yet empty. As the last of the evils escaped, a single entity remained, patiently waiting at the bottom. This entity was different from the others. It was not a harbinger of doom, but a beacon of light in the darkness. Yet, there was one last thing left in the box. This final entity was hope, the sole positive force in a box filled with negativity. But we'll delve into that in the next scene. For now, let's absorb the gravity of Pandora's action and the chaos it unleashed. After all the chaos, there was still something left in the box. You see, Pandora's box was not fully emptied. Amidst the darkness that had flown out to plague the world, a single element remained, nestled in the corner, untouched and pure. This was Elpis, the spirit of hope. The ancient tale tells us that Pandora, in her shock and despair after releasing all the evils, quickly shut the box, trapping hope inside. It was only later, perhaps in a moment of courage or desperation, that she dared to open the box once again. And this time, instead of darkness, out flew hope, spreading its light across the world, soothing the pains and fears that the evils had caused. This part of the tale has been interpreted in many ways. Some scholars suggest that hope was kept in the box as a cruel joke, a mockery of the human condition. An evil in its own right, it was left in the box to make humans suffer more by making them believe in a better tomorrow that never comes. Others, however, see it differently. They argue that hope was left as a gift, a beacon of light in the darkness. It was the God's way of providing a counterpoint to the unleashed evils, a way to balance the scales. In this interpretation, hope serves as a reminder that no matter how grim things may seem, there is always the possibility of a better tomorrow. This dichotomy between hope as a tormentor and hope as a savior is a key element of the Pandora's box myth. It forces us to confront our own perspectives on hope, on whether we see it as a source of despair or a source of inspiration. And so, as we delve deeper into the myth of Pandora's box, we are left with a profound question. After all the chaos, the despair, the fear, and the uncertainty, hope still remained. This leaves us to ponder, was the box a curse or a blessing? What lessons can we learn from Pandora's box, one might wonder? This myth, like many others, carries with it profound moral and philosophical implications. It presents elements that are still relevant today, speaking to our shared human experience. Let's delve deeper. At the heart of the Pandora's box myth is a tale of curiosity and disobedience. Pandora's curiosity, while seemingly innocent, leads to catastrophic consequences. This speaks to a human trait that we all possess: an insatiable curiosity, a need to know and understand. But it also serves as a warning about the dangers of disobedience and stepping beyond our boundaries. It reminds us that every action has a consequence, and sometimes what is done cannot be undone. Yet the myth does not leave us in despair. Amid the chaos and suffering, there is a glimmer of hope. The last thing to emerge from the box is hope, which remains even when all else seems lost. This powerful symbol suggests that no matter how bleak things may seem, there is always a flicker of hope that can guide us through the darkest times. In the face of adversity, we have the capacity to hope, to dream, and to endure. This is perhaps the most poignant lesson from Pandora's box, that hope is an integral part of our human nature, a beacon that lights our way in the face of despair. In essence, the Pandora's box myth serves as a timeless reminder of human nature and our capacity for hope amid adversity. Pandora's box is more than just a tale from ancient Greece. We've journeyed together through the creation of Pandora, a masterpiece of the gods crafted with beauty and curiosity. We've explored the infamous box, a seemingly innocent gift, but one that was ultimately filled with the world's woes. We witnessed the moment Pandora, driven by curiosity, opened the box, unwittingly releasing chaos into the world. All the evils, all the sorrows, all the diseases, they all flew out of the box and spread across the globe. Yet, amidst this bleak scene, we discovered a glimmer of hope. For nestled at the bottom of the box, untouched by Pandora's curiosity, lay hope, a beacon of resilience in a world now filled with hardships. This tale, while ancient, teaches us profound lessons about curiosity, consequences, and the enduring power of hope. Next time when you hear the phrase, opening Pandora's box, remember the rich mythology and profound lessons it carries.